Hello, my name is Mary Daniels, aka The Life Chef, and I'm going to share some tasty tips, key ingredients and secret recipes to dealing and managing with any relationship issues. Okay, today I'm going to talk about how to leave your husband. Now that's quite a big topic and there could be lots of reasons as to why you feel you need to leave your husband. I think the key thing is, because it is such a big decision, is take some time out and work out, is this really what you want to do? And is this the only option left? It'd be good to see if you can actually sit down and have a conversation with your husband and try and see if you can talk through some of the issues if you haven't done so already. Go and get some help. So if you need some counselling or marriage guidance or anything that's going to help you rebuild the relationship, then please do that before you look at leaving your husband. If you get to a point where you think, actually this relationship isn't working and I 100% want to leave this relationship, then I think you need to find a time that works well for you. First of all, you need to look at the plain logistics of where are you going to go, who's going to move out if you share a home. There's lots of things that come into it, especially if there are children involved. So you need to take on board the emotional state of the children, the financial situation that will leave both of you in. So try and do it in an amicable way. Don't just pack your bags and disappear. Sit down and talk it through. Then take time out to sit down and talk to the children. What you want to do also, if you're going to leave your husband, is also look at what was your responsibility in the relationship. So take responsibility for your part and think, how can I make sure that whatever went wrong, the part that you played, you're not carrying that forward in future relationships. I think you need to also look at a way where you can sit down and actually tell your husband that you want to leave. Try not to do it by text or email, which some people have done. I think if you've married someone, you at least owe it to them to sit down and talk to them to their face. They might not always accept your decision or agree with you, but if you feel in your heart that this is the right thing to do and that you really are that deeply unhappy, then you need to really respect that. So find a space where you can meet up and sit down and explain why in a compassionate way, and then put in place a plan that will allow you to move forward without necessarily carrying any unnecessary baggage. If you do have to still live in the same space, even though you're leaving your husband, then try and look at the best way to make it work, especially if there are children on board. So I think the key thing is be clear on why you want to leave. Then look at a really compassionate way of sitting down and having a chat with your husband about your plans. Then literally set an intention that will allow you to move your life forward with or without children, depending on the situation of the family, that will allow you to be whole, happy, healthy, and there's no reason why you can't find love again.